So basically guys, in this video I'm just going to show you how I edited this video. And I'm just going to walk you through the process that I use so that a lot of you guys can start understanding how I am using a simple tool just like CapCut to do some of these edits. My name is Ochola. I have been editing for the past like 4 years, and I began by using Premiere Pro, but the laptop I was using back then couldn't handle Premiere Pro, so I had to switch to something that was more efficient for me. So I went to CapCut, and ever since then I've never used Premiere Pro. Even if you tell me how it's done in Premiere Pro, I'll tell you I don't know. So basically, I'm just going to walk you through how I edited this, and hopefully you're going to learn something from it. So let's get into it. So as you can see from my screen, I have actually opened CapCut. It's a paid version. It's the pro version. I only pay like I think it's $13 for it per month. That's too expensive for the software, but to me I believe that it's helping me do what I do, so it's no big deal for me. So I'd rather just pay the $13 and be able to accept all this AI stuff and make life simple. So as you can see, the interface is quite simple. You have the create, you have the AI video maker, where if you're dealing with podcasts, you can be able to generate videos. Then you have the record screen, which I'm using actually right now to record this video for you, just using my laptop, which is not a very powerful one. It's just a normal HP I've added the RAM 16 and probably with the 1.2 gigahertz processor with 8 cores, and that's it. So here is the video that I did. It's a video for client Peroxide Entertainment, which they are client and they're also a partner. I also work with them as a creative director, so I do this marketing, branding materials for them, and basically this is what we are. So I just open the file. I'm just going to walk you through everything. So when I want to edit this video, the first thing I'll do is just hit create project, and it will take me to this specific interface, which is actually inside CapCut. Basic. If you've been an editor for quite some time, it's very easy to understand it. But here I'm in a different mode, so let me just change the mode and go back to the default. When you open it, probably yours is going to be looking like this, where if we have the player window, the details window, it changes the details window depending on what you have on the screen or what you've clicked on. We have the media part, and then here's the timeline. So basically, I'm not going to use this. I'm just going to walk you through the other one, which is through the project that I worked. So let's just go back, and I'm going to open. You see, when you open a new project, CapCut automatically saves it here, which comes in very handy in the long run. So here I'm going to go to the project. It's called Scar Mkadinali, who is a very big artist here in Kenya. I'm from Kenya, by the way. So as you can see, this is now the interface of the project, but I don't like it like this when I'm working on reels, because that was basically a reel. So I'm going to switch back to the vertical, which is more accommodative for the reel editing, and I think that's what works better for me, basically. So as you can see, it's the same thing. We have the player window, we have the project window, which when I click on anything will change to bring me the details of that specific object that or that clip or whatever. If it's a sound or it's an effect, it will give me more options for it right here. And here we have the media. So the first thing before I start anything, I usually import media. Here you can see I have imported several documents. Me with organization, I try my best. I'm not that very organized person, but as long as I know where a certain resource is, I'm just going to use that resource, and I'm the one who knows how I'm going to map out. So there are people who are fancy with organization, and that's okay. For me, basically, I just organize it to the way to using the most conducive or using what works for me. So basically you can see I have drone shots. There were some drone shots. We have Freshers Night, and if you go inside the folder, you'll find the drone shots here. I don't use them much, but I think I only used one. And you see when you added something to the timeline, CapCut automatically tells you that it has been added. Like you've seen here, it's written added. So basically I'm going to go to the next one, which is Freshers Night. It's another folder with the shots that were taken that day. I actually contacted the videographer for that day, and he's the one who sent me this. And added, you see all these are the ones I've added. So I imported all these, but I don't need them. So let's go to the next folder, which is Karibu Campus. These are just images from a previous event from the company that I basically just like using, you know. So basically that's it. And I'll go back to music. This is where I get all the music. I have, like, if you want this, I can actually send it to you. I bought it from someone, but me, I can just give you for free for now. So then just inbox me if you're interested, then I'll send you the entire link to all these sound effects. Here I have the music that I use. Basically editing music, just normal ones to do key transitions. Let's say, for example, this one. Let me play one. Let's say this one. Just basic music. I love them. Most of the time I'll just use them for documentary edits or anything. Yeah, something like that. And then here I have the general music. These are still music that I just use. And then here we have the sound effects. We have I bought this one from someone. He's a Philippine guy who really knows how to edit. And these have SFX too. All this, you can see such nice effects. I like using these ones for interface edits. They are quite, yeah, their sounds. You can see now that's how they look, or that's how they sound. If I want to stop them from playing, I just click somewhere here. So basically we won't go there. And here I have all the logos. This is my brand logo. This is the logo of the company. They have different variation. I'm also the one who designed these logos for them, including the logo for the event actually, which is called Freshers Night, as you can see, the one who designed it. So basically that's what you have in the media or in the media panel or the media window. So the biggest part of this thing is this one right here, the timeline. This was quite a basic timeline. I don't think if you are a fancy editor or you are someone who's been in this industry for a long time, you just see that this is quite a basic one. So in the timeline, we have tracks. This one, in these tracks, you can see here is the main media. This is like the main track. This one, where I have all this here. And you can see it's written cover or something. I don't, that's where I think maybe you have the cover, the general cover, like a thumbnail for the entire edit. You can add it right here, just like the CapCut for phone. You can still have that there. And here you have my clips. I just arranged them here, all the clips, you'll see them. I'll disable everything here so that I'll be opening them as we go for you to understand. Yeah, basically that's there. Just disable it. Yeah, just like that. So when I play this through, we're just going to have the sound, which, let me also mute all this. Then I'll be releasing them one by one as I go. This thing won't allow me to do that. So let me just go down here and keep on muting all of them so that you understand when I'm adding anything. I think that's okay. So we can just play when you see. Basically that is the video without me having add anything. It's just with the background music only. And as you can see, here's the background music down here. I have one of the songs by the artist, and then this is a song by the same artist, but it's a remix or something. And here is another song. You just see as a transition. So basically what I do is that before I start editing, I don't add the music, the background music first. I usually think of, before I start editing, I first listen to the background music before even I add it to the timeline. And basically what I do is I try to understand the different instances of the song so that I can be able to develop a certain level of psychology that I can be using when I'm doing transitions, you know. So this one comes in handy when you're actually editing the final. So here's the first click. There, basically what I've added is a transition. You can see that effect there is just a zoom in transition, not a transition, a zoom in effect. Where is it here? I think it's somewhere here in the effects. Yeah, in the media is where you're going to find the effects, transitions, and anything you want to use. So where is it? I don't know if I can see it right now. I can't remember. Maybe I check for its name from here, but it's one of these ones where it's just like you're zooming in. I just drag and drop it. You see, with the good thing with CapCut, you just drag and drop stuff. And if you want to go into deep editing, maybe you want to handle more of the motions, you just Alt K, and you're going to have this After Effect like panel where you have keyframes, and from the keyframes you can be able to do more manipulation. That's something I love about CapCut. It's like they are giving you After Effect to a certain point. So if you're just a good editor, you can be able to use that to do transitions. But this one was basically a drag and drop, and I have it as a compound. There's a way you can compound the effects called a particle blur effect. You see here, it's a particle blur effect. And here is where I can be able to change its blur, intensity, speed, horizontal or vertical effect. So basically that's it. These are compound. It's like I created this one first. And then I compounded it, and then it created a compound clip. And then from there I can be able to manipulate it individually. So I can be able to do more effect in the effect that I've created, something like that. Yeah, so that's basically, I added the blur particle. You can see it from here, there. So just the blur effect. I added it on top of the other effect. You can see it's here, but I compounded it, and then I added it again on top of this one. Here's the blur effect again. So as we go on, I wanted it to go across up even in this next clip, so that we have this kind of cool zoom in cinematic thing. So then it goes to the next clip, which reveals the artist. And then we go to a transition here. It's basically a glare transition. It is some sort of light just passing, and I just drag and drop them from here, from the transitions panel. I'll be doing more detailed as we go. You know, this is my first video, so even as we go onwards, you will see that we'll be able to start understanding. I'll be able to tell you more of these things in details. So basically, I did a transition there, went to the next clip, which is just basically people. And I wanted it to work so fast so that it just shows some kind of a flashy type of transition. Go to the next clip, the same transition, and then here I use a different transition. It's called a bottom right transition. Is it that? Yeah. And then up here you can see I added some effects. There's like a close-up effect, and here there's like a garbled graffiti, all these things that you can see here. There something where, yeah, you see that all this, some of graffiti that are passing at very high speed. Yeah, basically that's it. And then we went to the next one. This is also another effect. I just overlaid. It's called a film flicker. It's a transition. Went to the next clip. The same here. I went to scribble. It's still like some sort of a graffiti. Just drag and drop them here from the effects panel. So the ones that I basically use are the effects and the transitions. And went to the next one, took another clip. And sometimes you can ask yourself, why is it that they seem like everyone is in tune? what I do is that first I listen to the beat of the song, I listen to the speed, the beats in the song, and then from there I can be able to basically slow down the clip in order to fit the speed of the music. Yeah, something like that. So as you go to the next one, you're going to get this other transition. It's called an outline vibration. Let's see how it was. As if, yeah, there. It's an outline vibration transition. That's not an effect. It's just a transition to get before the. Yeah, I don't know if you can be able to see it properly, but yeah, when you can be able to look at it in the software. And then here we have a mist effect. You can look that sort of 219 and 1990. Sorry, excuse me. Some sort of 1990s effect. This one you can just drag and drop them from here. Most of them are from the retro effect. I love using these ones for my edits. If you've seen my edits, you'll basically know that those are the ones that I use. I go to a duplicate and frame transition. It's a pink grunge. Yeah, that sparkle comes from the pink grunge. Used to be. Yeah, it's just an overlaid grunge. Then go to the doodle effects. The sort of, they look wavy. Look some sort of wavy. Yeah, that's it. That's basically the work of the doodle grunge scotch. Just an overlaid effects, and yeah, I have the same flickering effect. And then here you can see just as I go on, is just what I basically do is I just layer layers of effects. And then once I'm done with that, and while I'm doing this, I'm actually listening to the background music, which you can see down. So when I'm working, I usually don't have all these effects or these sound effects. I place them in the last position. I usually begin by having the background music and this sort of these main clips. So I use the background music to know where I'm going to cut the main clips. And then once I'm done with that, I come back now to the, and as I'm going through that, I'm also adding the effects where I feel like that, for me, it works for me because it speeds the process. So I usually go with the effects timeline and the main timeline, which has the clips, and the main background music, so that I can know where I'm going to cut. Once I'm done with that, I come back now to the sound effects, as you can see them. Wherever you can see there's some sort of a very, what will I say, it's like a zoom in effect, and there I've added this whoosh effect. I'll just now enable all these sound effects, and then you'll see them. Sound effects basically just add the experience of the video, makes it look more real or appear more real. Yeah, that's what important about it. Yeah, so basically let's go now to the sound effect. So whenever I have a transition, this one was just a basic edit. I did it in like 1 hour or something. There's a whoosh, there's too much whooshes. I shouldn't have done that, but I wanted it to deliver it so quickly, at least for us to have something to post before I sit on the other edits. I'll also be showing. So going on, as you're going to see these whoosh effects and all that, I have them whenever there's a transition, you see, and all that, up to here. But for this clip, I wanted to have some sort of, there is a point where the artist spoke about something that happened recently here in Kenya. We lost a very prominent politician. I'll say he's a statesman. It's called Raila Odinga. He has fought for the rights of a lot of us. Even for the current constitution that we're using, he was one of the people who actually insisted that Kenya needed that. So he has fought for us, and we really respect him. And may his soul rest in peace, and may his legacy live on. So I'm just going to enable all this. So during that moment, I felt like I needed to incorporate it into this edit so that I can respect the more fact that the artist actually respected him. So from here, if you are a Swahili, if you can understand Swahili, basically that's what you hear from somewhere. My laptop is a little bit slow. I need to change the resolution so that it can, but now we'll have a more poor. So basically what he's talking about there is talking about the transitions that we've had since the independence in 1963, I think 1963 or 1964 in Kenya. And we've had like 4 presidents. The first one he talks about is Uhuru, not Uhuru Kenyatta, it's Jomo Kenyatta. Jomo Kenyatta was our first president. And he did his part and he says, walipitishia Jomo. And then he slept because, okay, he did something, you know, he really helped Kenya to go into this sort of new world sort of view. But people feel like he would have done much. So when the artist says he slept, he never did what he was expected to do. And then in the next part he says wakapitisia Moi akairok sana. That means that alirok sana. He stayed there for too long. It's like you're supposed to leave the stage early, but he stayed there for like 24 years, 24 or 27 years, I don't know. So he stayed there for too long, and he was some sort of a dictator. So, and then the next president, and then the third president, he found that the torch, which is the thing that is actually the symbolism of the power that is being passed. That's what he's saying, akapitishia. He took it to. That one is, when he talks about Kibaki, is actually talking about our third president who actually brought some sort of economic development to Kenya, showing that actually when you have good leaders, you can actually have progress. So I basically wanted to incorporate that. So when he says Kibaki alipatanga kai mezima, he found the torch off and he relighted it. But now the next president, Uhuru Kenyatta now came back. He found there's all this development, and then for him, he's the son of our first president, Jomo Kenyatta. He is a person who actually put us into a lot of debt. By the time he was leaving, there was a lot of debt in the country. He had borrowed way too much. Then it talks about Rao now. And then talks about Raila. Now our state zero. He is the one who has been fighting. He has been an opposition since the Moi's time, and his dad was the opposition of Jomo Kenyatta, and we felt like people felt like he was supposed to be given the presidency. He has always been fighting for what the people want. At least that's what we see as the people. We don't know about what happens behind it, politics. But a lot of things have happened over time, and they've always taken the presidency from him. You see, now from that perspective, you are able to see that he was trying to tell something using some sort of a satirical or was trying to tell some sort of a story. But yeah, some sort of a story or something like that. And I just felt it right for us, or for me, to add it into this edit, because that was something very, very special. And for him to say that about Raila, it is quite powerful. Yeah. So he says, hawakupitishia Rao, they never give the torch to Raila. Because our current president, Mr. President, or His Excellency, Mr. President William Ruto, there was some issues there, but I don't want to go into that political stuff. But it felt like Raila was the one who was supposed to have taken this. So that's basically the story from here. I didn't want to disturb the listener or the audience. I just wanted them to experience that. And for that reason, this particular clip has gotten a lot of interest and a lot of reposts, because people can relate to that. Now, these are some of the things that you as an editor, you will never be taught about that. But now you as an artist, you as someone who can be able to tell a story, because before you are an editor, you're a storyteller. And the best thing you can ever have is you as an editor, you become someone who can be able to influence through your editing, not just doing basic cuts here and there. So basically that is something. And then finally I ended with all my credits, chopped by Ochola Creations, and then the company, Said Entertainment. That was basically what the edit is all about. Yeah, so thank you guys for listening to this. It has been a 25 minutes rant, and I didn't mean for it to do that. But this is my first video. Let me just enjoy myself. As I continue, I'll be making more short edits or more short videos. And if you want to check this out, I don't know, I'm not going to share the link, but I'm gonna try to put it somewhere, maybe in the description or something, and then from there you can be able to access it or something.
Maisha fiti na marafiki tunaungua, na si cheating kama wifi anajua.
Ikapitishia Joma akadoz bana, ikapitishiwa Moyo kaihog sana. Kibaki alipataka kaimezima kaiwasha, Uhuru zilimuonesha tu kukopa bana. But hawakupitishia Rao.
Yeah, that's basically it. And please, I won't tell you guys to subscribe because this is like my first video, you know. So if someone wants to subscribe and you want to support me, feel free to do that. And as we continue, we are going to be learning as I go onwards. So goodbye. The place where you are, either. Bye.